Have you ever met an indie film director who was so obsessed with artistic integrity that he completely tanked his entire career? Well, meet Director Miller. He calls himself a misunderstood auteur, but the industry calls him what he really is: box office poison. Every single project he touches gets canceled by episode 3. And today, he's about to face the ultimate test of his fragile artistic ego. Picture this. Miller is sitting in the living room of a luxury rental cabin, reading the script for a brand new TV series. As he turns the pages, his face turns pale, then completely horrified. Page 1, Scene 1. The female lead gets diagnosed with terminal leukemia. Already, then a broke, struggling artist boyfriend shows up. But wait, suddenly, a secret birthright reveals he's actually a second-generation billionaire. He uses his massive fortune to save her life. But just as they prepare to marry, his mother storms in screaming, "Over my dead body!" Turns out, the female lead is the secret daughter of the man who ruined the mother 30 years ago. Miller is staring at the paper in absolute disbelief when the studio head jumps up and acts out the next scene like a Broadway diva. And that's not all. Heartbroken and torn apart, our tragic hero receives a wedding invitation. He opens it, looks at the groom's photo, and it's his unforgettable college roommate. A man. That's right, folks. A secret closeted romance. And now his ex-lover is marrying his long-lost half-sister. Miller hyperventilates and slams his hand down. "Time out! Everybody stop! Let's take 5. Miller storms into the backyard and starts madly stomping the printed screenplay into the dirt. Is this a script? You call this hot pile of garbage a screenplay? Is that writer completely insane? His exhausted assistant director sighs, taking a hit from a vape. She's legendary, boss. Writer Evans is the undisputed queen of trash TV. Sure, people hate watch it, but her ratings smash records every week. Miller screams back. Then the network exec is crazy. How could he dump this dumpster fire on me? The AD hits him with a stone-cold reality check. Because no respectable director will touch her stuff. And you're the canceled by episode 3 guy. People in the office are literally taking bets on whose ego collapses first, yours or hers. Miller's ego explodes. What? My films are simply too far ahead of their time. The audience just lacks the taste to understand my brilliant sci-fi vision. But the horror doesn't stop there. The studio wants movie star Chris Evans for the male lead. Miller tries to sabotage the casting by inflating Chris's quote to a ridiculous $500,000 per episode, expecting them to say no. Instead, the marketing exec blushes and screams, "Done! We'll make it work." And for the female lead, she's attached for free. But when Miller looks at her headshot, it's a famous model known as the worst actress in Hollywood, nicknamed Botox Barbie. And why is she free? Because the loud studio CEO, Tony, is secretly a former New Jersey mob boss using this entire show to make his trophy girlfriend famous and launder money on the side. Miller panics. You expect me to beg an A-lister, direct a wooden trophy girl, and use mob money to film the trashiest soap opera in history? The AD whispers a sneaky tip. If you want out, pick a fight with the writer. She hates being called the alien writer. Armed with a plan to get fired, Miller marches back inside and confronts writer Evans. Writer Evans, this script is mathematically absurd. Paris, New York, and Los Angeles. The odds of meeting 3 times by chance are 1 in 300 billion. This is why people call you the alien writer. Your concepts only make sense in an alien civilization of 1,000 people. Writer Evans slowly stands up. The room goes ice cold. She walks over to the window, gazing out over the landscape. Is that so? Human common sense cannot comprehend my writing? Tell me, Director Miller, is a civilization of 1,000 people necessarily extraterrestrial? What? She slowly turns back around. Have you ever considered it might be the future of Earth? Global climate collapse, continents submerged, a final sanctuary of 1,000 survivors in the Rocky Mountains, where family bloodlines inevitably overlap generation after generation. Is that not Earth 500 years from now? Just then, producer Tony steps in with a smirk. Mind-blowing, right? I didn't believe her either. Until I played the Powerball lottery numbers she gave me and won 3 times in a row. Yep, you guessed it. Writer Evans is a time traveler from the future. She didn't just write cheap soaps. She brought back storytelling formulas from 500 years in the future that are scientifically guaranteed to hook 21st century human brains. Writer Evans steps closer to a completely shell-shocked Miller and whispers softly, "Do you know why I chose you? Because you are destined to be the greatest auteur of this century." That canceled sci-fi movie of yours? After you die, it will be hailed as a timeless masterpiece. Directing this show is your destiny. Auteur, masterpiece, destiny. Those magic words immediately brainwash Miller's fragile ego. The trashy script he was stomping in the dirt 10 minutes ago suddenly looks like a divine masterpiece. Cut to later that evening, outside a 24/7 convenience store. Director Miller is holding a phone to his ear, clutching a freshly printed Powerball ticket in his hand, laughing hysterically. Ha 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 ha. Come on, Chris, my boy. Time to star in a show with 50 million viewers. Trust your director on this one, baby. A pretentious director, a time-traveling writer, and a mobster producer, creating the greatest TV phenomenon in history. What could possibly go wrong?